Hello everybody, I'm Angie coming from DEE'S. I'm here to show you today a nice little fun sit around for Halloween. You've got your choice of one of these cute 3 pumpkins. You got the black with white polka dot, the white with the black stripe, or the orange with the black stripe. I'm going to use this one today to show you. So when you go to shoptheselittle.com and you order this kit, just let us know in the notes field which choice of pumpkin that you would like. Do you want the black, the white, or the orange? We are just allowing the only ribbon, so there's not going to be any ribbon selection choices change. So we're just going to use what we have, but we think it looks good with all 3. So we have this nice little container that you're going to get. It's already going to be pre-filled with the foam, so you don't have to worry about that. And this is going to be super, super easy. So what we're going to start out first is with our pick. Again, this is a nice little greenery pick. Open it up and spread it out. Now I do want you to know that we are going to cut this in a couple of different pieces. So if you open it up and you can kind of see there's a little natural break right there. That's where we're going to cut it. Well, we think we're going to cut it. Yeah, there we go. I ate my Wheaties today. Now I'm also going to repurpose the part of the stem that we're going to cut off. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to poke it into the pumpkin so that I can stick it down into the foam. So don't throw it away. And you don't have to have a huge amount. You just have enough that where it's going to get stick into the pumpkin and into the foam. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first so it has time to dry. So really don't be afraid. I'll take it and I always kind of poke, because these are just foam. So you kind of poke it into the foam first. Then I pull it back out. Of course, our lovely little glue that we just dip in. Put it back in there and then just let it sit and let it cool. Now, if you got your container and you want to paint it, that's fine, you can. But for today, we're just going to show you with this cute little ribbon how you can jazz it up really fast and easy. Just take you a nice, you're going to get a 1/2 yard in your kit. You probably won't use the entire half, but we want to make sure that you have enough. So we're just going to take it on itself. You don't have to glue it to the container. And you're just going to add you a little bit of hot glue and just glue it, the ribbon to the ribbon. And then just come back, pull it down, get your edges. And there we go. Now we have our 2 separate pieces. So what I like to do is kind of imagine, you've got your pumpkin this way, and you're going to imagine, how do you want your greenery to look? Well, I definitely want this kind of like off to the side. I'm also going to add a little bow. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my greenery and I'm going to poke it down into, I'm going to bend it a little bit, bend my frame or my stems a little bit, poke it down into the foam. Just like that. And again, you can spread it out. You're going to probably readjust this once you get your pumpkin in. Just make sure that you have it a little bit open so that you don't have to fight with it so much when you do get your pumpkin in. And again, we have to remember, we are going to have a bow in there, so you don't want to have to place every single thing with all greenery because you're going to take up some of that space with your bow. So I'm going to poke this one right here because I know I'm going to have a bow kind of off to the side. And again, we're just going to bend these down. And now I think this is dry enough. The pumpkin that we glued is dry enough that we are going to add him in. See how we're just rearranging and pulling things down? And don't worry because it's going to cover up that whole top there. See, and you got some already kind of going around to all the sides, and I've got a nice spot right here that I'm going to add my bow. So again, you're going to get all this ribbon, you're going to get about 1/2 yard, and again, we're just going to do a little pinch so that you have a short tail and a little bit of a long tail. So we're going to pinch that first. Then you're going to take this one, you're going to get about 1 yard. And we're going to do our little short. Now you're going to make your loops small. Don't make them quite as large as we've done before in the past. Just make them a little bit smaller. And again, you can cut off whatever excess you don't like. And then I've got this nice green with the black stripe running right through it. So again, we're going to do the same thing like what we did with the orange. Just a little cut strip up and a cut strip down. Get our wire. This is super cute. I think it could be really fun if you're having like a little Halloween party, because I know not everybody can have the big parties they've done before. And sit this on a table. Wouldn't that be nice to sit on a plate and that could be their little take-home party favor? I think that would be really sweet. Nice little special touch since we don't have a whole lot that we can do this year. So here we go. finishing up our bow. Nice little V-cuts. And again, you know, this will look great if you've got any bookcases that you want to decorate. If you just want to put it, you know, on your bar, beside the lantern that maybe have some really nice lights in. This is a cute little accent piece. Now, you can take this. I'm just going to glue it straight onto my pumpkin. So I'm going to cut off my edges, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue. Well, I say a little bit, but you know, you want to add a little bit of a strip. Don't worry about just putting a nice little dot, because you want to make sure it's secure on there pretty well. And then this is where I want to put it. Right here. And then we're going to hold it for a little bit. Now while I'm holding it, I'm going to try to go ahead and bend some of these down. And again, I'm going to cut some of those off so that they're not so long. You don't have to have them so long. And let's go ahead and pull in some of our greenery in here. Kind of fluff this up, zhuzh it up a little bit. Cut a little more of that off. A little more of that off. And this one, probably going to cut a little more off too. You got a nice little sit around that you can share with your friends and have a nice little fun pop on any kind of table. So thanks again for watching. Again, go to shopdeeslouisville.com. You can get your kit, again, with your choice of the orange, white, or black pumpkin. Just let us know. Thank you.